Hi, welcome back. Today what are we going to see? Combining uncertainty. As I told you in the previous video, you may have a sets of readings that you might be combining either by adding or subtracting or multiplying, dividing, or raised to the power, etc. So when you're combining all this, collecting all these data, you have to have overall uncertainty, right? So you have to give in your final answer the overall uncertainty involved either in the experiment or you're just having a few sets of readings. So how do we go about it? Now this is the simple rule. If you remember this, you can do any calculation, combine uncertainties easily. Now adding and subtracting, which means if you have got two readings or more, if you're just adding all the readings, what you have to do is just add the absolute uncertainties. Say if you're using a ruler, then the uncertainty is 0.05 centimeters. So if two readings, you just have to add 0.05 plus 0.05, right? Now subtracting also, it applies to the same rule. You should not subtract the uncertainties. You will subtract the reading. We'll see examples in a bit, but your subtraction, that operation remains the same. But how do you combine the uncertainties? Absolute uncertainties, you will just add them. Okay, so addition and subtraction will involve addition of absolute uncertainties. All right, keep that in mind. Now multiplying and dividing, not absolute uncertainties. You have to do one more step. You have to first find the percentage uncertainty. If you're multiplying two quantities, you have to calculate both quantities percentage uncertainty, then add them. Clear? Multiplication and division, you need to add. So basically all these were adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, all of them you're adding the uncertainties. Addition and subtraction, you need to combine the absolute uncertainties. Multiplication and division, you have to take percentage uncertainty. Okay, actually this is for AS level. Only for A levels you will have, you may come across situations where you have raised to the power, which is nothing but, say for example, if it is x squared, it is x multiplied by x. You just have to add percentage uncertainty twice. If it is x to the power of 3, then you have to add 3 times the percentage uncertainty, right? You can keep that in mind and go ahead. Or if you want to remember it as a formula, then the power has to be multiplied by percentage uncertainty. If x is raised to the power of 10, 10 multiplied by percentage uncertainty in x. Got it? I repeat, if you have x to the power of 3, then 3 multiplied by percentage uncertainty. If it is x to the power of 10 or 12 or 20, that number multiplied by percentage uncertainty will give you the answer. Got it? The rule is this. It might look a bit complicated, but keep this tip in mind. As I told you, all these are additions. This is like just absolute uncertainty. Here multiplication, division, you have to do percentage uncertainty, you need to add. All right, we'll see a couple of examples, then hopefully you will understand it better. All right, now we'll see a very simple example. I've taken two readings, A and B. Now A is got, this is the reading 5 and plus 0.5 is the uncertainty, absolute uncertainty. Now here this is the absolute uncertainty for this reading. Okay, now let's see how to combine them in calculations. Now say for example, if you have to do A plus B, so you're actually trying to add both readings or quantities. Now as I said, the operation should be the same. You just have to add the readings 5 plus 2.1. so that will be your actual total reading. Now these two uncertainties you just have to add, so that will lead to 0.10, correct? So this will become 7.1 plus or minus 0.10 centimeters. That's how you write the combined uncertainty for an addition operation. Now same, if you have A minus B, then what do you do? 5 minus 2.1, which will give you 2.9, right? So this operation should be the same as what you are trying to do here, subtraction. Then your combined uncertainty will be, you just have to add them. So plus or minus, same answer, you will get 0.10 centimeters. Got it? It's very simple. Absolute uncertainties for both, you just have to add. Now coming to this, A multiplied by B, what you have to do? You have to combine their percentage uncertainties. So you have to first calculate percentage uncertainty of A and percentage uncertainty of B. So percentage U of A, how do I calculate? 0.05 divided by 5 multiplied by 100. That will give you 1%. Correct? 5 upon 5 will get 1%. So percentage. Alright. So uncertainty in A is 1%. Now what will be uncertainty in B? You have to do 0.05 divided by 2.1 multiplied by 100. You will get 2.4%. Okay, so percentage uncertainty in B is 2.4%. So how do we express this? What you have to do, A multiplied by B, so 5 multiplied by 2.1, you will get 10.5, right? 5 multiplied by B is 2.1 is 10.5, plus or minus, you have to add the percentage uncertainties. So 1% plus 2.4%, you will get 3.4% is your uncertainty in this reading. Getting it? So multiplication, you have to multiply the two values or the readings, then plus or minus you have to combine, add the percentage uncertainties. Now division also, almost 5 divided by 2.1, you will get 2.4, I think, I'm not sure. Okay, plus or minus, still you will get the same answer. You need to combine the percentage uncertainties, will be 3.4%. That's how the calculation goes. Now if it is a power, if say A value is 5 and the percentage uncertainty is 1, if you are calculating 5 to the power of 3, what would this value be? 75 plus or minus 1% is the uncertainty. So if it is 5 plus or minus is 0.05, this is the case, right? Cube. So 5 cube is 75. Now how do you combine the percentage uncertainties? 1 multiplied by 3. So which will give you 75 plus or minus 3%. Got it? I hope you gotten some idea about how to combine uncertainties. As I told you, absolute uncertainties you add for addition, subtraction, add percentage uncertainties for multiplication, division. If it is power, percentage uncertainty multiplied by the power of the quantity. But the actual operations you will perform as usual. Clear? I hope you have understood. If you could solve a few questions based on uncertainty, you will get a better idea. I can give you a link below to log on to some of the resources and try few questions. See you in another video.